If I were to explain MOPS to another mom, you could look at it in a bunch of different ways. It's a place to go where you can kind of remove yourself from home. You can get a fresh start of thinking. I love the teaching that we go. I love being encouraged. I love being convicted. I love growing and being challenged, and to be a better wife, a better mom, and a better woman in general. Christ is my passion, and MOPS allows me to explore what being a woman of Christ and a mother of Christ really means.
MOPS, to me, it was just a way to make new friends, because I felt like we went to church on Sundays, and that was it. So it was nice to just start making friendships and actually hang out with people outside of MOPS. Yeah. I like our discussion time, I guess. I feel like that's definitely where we get to know each other. I like that we get to have that time just as mothers and not, or as adults, I should say, and have that time away from our children. I do think that is important too.
We have things like MOPS Madness, where the husbands can kind of come and play basketball and the women kind of can fellowship too. Valentine's Day, we have a MOPS and POPS dinner, and you kind of can come and it's like a little date. So you bring your husband, which I always love the activities that you can bring your husband in, because then he gets to know and see what you do at MOPS, and we always have a really great time at that dinner. And then there's also a MOPS and POPS night out, where you go and it's kind of like a gift that MOPS gives you, as far as they know that sometimes you just need to go grocery shopping, sometimes you need a date with your husband, different things, and you can come and you can bring your kids and they have fun. So there's just a lot of different opportunities outside of MOPS that are just things that we look forward to as a family. It's an amazing ministry. I feel like there's a lot of different types of people, like in our discussion groups, and a lot of my friends that I've met there, we go to different churches or maybe even not attend churches and different things, and we're able to talk about Christ.
I always thought, mothers of preschoolers, when I have a preschooler, I'm going to go to this. And a friend of mine called the night before the first MOPS meeting, and she said, do you want to go to MOPS? And I said, well, sure, but I don't have a preschooler. And she said to me, well, MOPS is for anybody with kids that are kindergarten and younger. So I was really excited that there was a group of women that I could go fellowship with and spend time with. And so I went and I tried it out, and I loved it. So usually I'm pretty exhausted the morning before MOPS, and I'm tired and I'm stressed, and I just want to get the kids out the door and get to MOPS, because I know that once I get to the MOPS meeting, I'm going to be energized and refueled and ready to go on with my week. My favorite thing about MOPS is probably the time that we have in discussion groups. I love the times that we get to joke around and laugh as a big group, but when we get down into the discussion groups and we really talk about what's going on in our lives, that's when I feel the most supported and feel like I have the most connections with people, because they're starting to learn more about me that's beyond just the surface level, and I'm learning more about them. I think when you come to MOPS, you're going to find so much encouragement that is going to help you when you get back home with your kids, that it will be worth taking the time to focus on yourself and who you are as a mom, who you are as a wife, who you are as a woman. And I think what's great about MOPS of Walnut Hill is that it is bringing in people from other churches as well. I don't go to Walnut Hill for church, I go to Emmanuel, and I now feel like I have two church homes. I feel like I have a church home at Emmanuel, and I feel like I have one at Walnut Hill too. And I think that just getting more involved in the MOPS group has helped me to feel more comfortable in the church. And so that's been really special for me to feel like I'm at home at Walnut Hill.
So this specific chapter of MOPS bears the name Walnut Hill Bible Church. We are MOPS of Walnut Hill Bible Church because we have been embraced by Walnut Hill Bible Church. We meet inside this church. They help us get through our meetings. They support us by housing us. We take care of our own financial support. This is not something that we ask Walnut Hill to take care of, but we really could not exist without you, without the members, and without the body of Christ at Walnut Hill Bible Church. So thank you from the deepest parts of my heart and the most sincerest thank you to you.